afternoon. Welcome to my channel. I lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey and way more inches than that. I have about 50 more to go. I really don't know, especially since for the month of March, I will not be weighing in. I will be doing these streams once a week on Sundays, which will air on Mondays for y'all to see. Since the scale has not been moving, or it's been moving up, but my actual clothes size has been going down, we're going to lower the scale this month and do some strings. I know I could use a tape measure and do the inches, but the strings are kind of fun, and it's a challenge that Life Adventures in Keto, Michelle put out to do, so I'm following along on the bandwagon. So, how has my day? What's been going on? Well, first off, it is 12 something, almost 1 o'clock. I'm having my second collagen coffee of the day, still on my first electrolyte water. Still not sure how many you're supposed to drink. I've been drinking 2, but I don't fill the scoops up all the way each time. I'm going to show you what I've had for breakfast and a little chit chat from first thing this morning, and then we'll come right back here. Okay, this is totally not what I'm wearing today, and I'm not even doing my hair this way. I just decided to get on here where my coffee is making just to talk for a second. It's really hard not to weigh in every day, people. Let me tell you, this is like crazy hard. I want to know what the scale is doing, especially since, what was it, yesterday or something? It was 105, and I have no clue why. And maybe it's that new flavored electrolyte water. I don't know. I'm testing it out this week sometime when I have time, which was going to be today, but I'm not too sure now because I got up this morning, barely having any sleep. I was really, had some heartburn last night and some issues, and my daughter has a practice for a off-Broadway thing they are doing this week, well, doing tomorrow, at another school, and that's at 9 a.m., and they don't want her riding the bus because of allergies. They can't protect her on the bus from all the dust, and what if a dog or cat had been on the bus? They can't control what animals go on and off the bus. Not really sure why not, but so they won't let her ride the bus. So this mommy with no sleep, it's like 7:30 right now. Had to rush home, put all this makeup on, making a coffee because I gotta leave here in 30 minutes because I'm gonna have to drive her and sit there for however long it is and then drive her back to school. And I'm exhausted. Like, I wanted to come home and go back to bed. Like, so bad. All I was thinking last night when I couldn't sleep is, you can come home and go back to bed. And I had totally forgot she told me about this yesterday before she went to bed, but I was so, I will be honest, I think it was these. I bought these at Walmart yesterday because I wanted a snack and I hadn't eaten, like I was starving and hadn't got time to eat, so I ate some of these. And I love these, and if you're gonna eat pork rinds, these are pretty decent. All it is the pork rind with the fat attached and salt, and it's cooked in pork fat. So, like, they're as clean as you get, but only, like, I can eat Pork King and not have any heartburn from the salt and vinegar, or the I've tried the popcorn butter and the cheddar one, and I have no issues with those with heartburns. But ones that are more like this, like, and those are pure too, they just have other ingredients, but they always seem to give me heartburn. So I think this is what did it to me last night. I mean, I was sitting up in bed all night and my head kept falling, it kept waking me up, and I was just like, this is ridiculous. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today, and I'm going to wear my workout clothes because if I have enough energy, I'm going to go ahead and hit the gym while I'm out. If not, I'll hit it sometime today or later this evening. Even though it's really crowded at certain times, I figured I can at least swap the treadmill for an hour if I can't get on anything else. They have a lot of treadmills. I mean, the other day when I went, though, whoa, they had one treadmill open. All the bites were taken the whole time. The ellipticals, like, I was like, wow, this place is really bad. So yeah, so I'm gonna stop my little half asleep conversation, and later I will do my intro and tell you what I eat today and all that good stuff. I don't really think I have too much to talk about today. I haven't read y'all's comments. Usually I go off of some of y'all's comments, so I gotta see what y'all said in your comments so I can figure out what the subject is today. It's kind of like I posed the metformin question, so maybe some of y'all answer that. I don't know. I'll see you in just a little bit. Breakfast / lunch, whatever you want to call it. I dropped the phone, so I had to restart the video. Well, not restart, but continue the video. But in this microwave bacon and my usual pancakes and the eggs that's in it and heavy whipping cream and my tablespoon of coconut flour, it comes to 5 total carbs for this meal. Yes, 5 total carbs. I think it's only like 2 net carbs. So what makes it so high is the coconut flour, because it is almost 4 total carbs, but net carb, it's only less than 1. Right, so I have had some time to read some of the comments about the metformin. I haven't got to answer them all yet. I'm gonna do that after this video. A lot of people's family had some really bad side effects. A lot of people saying don't do it, and then some people are saying do it, just do half the dose. Some people are saying you will never know until you try again. So, taking all that in consideration, plus all my doctors, even my heart doctor, it's all on the bandwagon to go back on metformin. And I will be the first to tell you that I was a metformin advocator. Like, I truly believe in the benefits of it, between the dementia, Alzheimer's, to type 2 diabetes, to polycystic ovary syndrome especially. I have always been an advocate for it, because the only issues I've ever had with metformin is nausea after I started losing too much weight. Now my blood sugars at night are getting crazy. I haven't been filming them. I haven't really talked about them because there's no reason they should be getting crazy, even the days I only do 11 total carbs. Also, I can't live my whole life only eating 11 total carbs and still not losing any weight. It's boring, miserable. I'm not a carnivore person. I don't want to be in the first place. This girl wants some variety. I'm not saying I'm someone who has to have more than 1,400 calories, because I don't have to eat a lot. I just need variety, or I get so bored I cannot actually force myself to eat. Like, I would lose all interest in food and only drink coffee. Like, I'm not even lying. This happened last year when I went carnivore. Well, it was ketovore. I had to force myself to eat, literally. And I wanted to throw it up because I was just so sick of chicken, steak, beef. Like, and since then, my numbers of food that I can tolerate has dropped down to nothing. I used to could have salads when I was using my metformins, and now if I eat salad, I will throw it up. I used to have cucumbers 24/7. I can't. I will throw it up. I used to have pickles. Throw it up. Like, the list goes on and on of the things I can no longer eat. Is it because I went off the metformin and my whole chemistry in my stomach changed or something? I don't know. And then I can't get into a GI doctor until May. I know my cholesterol did go up a little, just a tiny bit, after going off the metformin. Before, it was always under the number where it's supposed to be. But after coming off the metformin, my last reading was higher. So that's one reason they want me to go back on it. Yes, I know. Some of y'all, cholesterol goes up on it. Mine actually has always gone down on it. And my triglycerides, all those are perfectly normal. So what am I going to do? It takes 4 to 5 days for it to actually kick in once you start taking it. Yes, you could get the nausea and the diarrhea that comes with it in the beginning. But the actual benefits of it is 48 hours to 5 days, somewhere in there. So I would have to take it for 3+ weeks probably to even see for sure if it's helping. So I have decided that I'm sick of just 11 total carbs. I'm sick of not being able to eat the things I could a year ago. Yes, my inches have gone down. You're right. I am not stalled. My inches have gone down but the weight has gone up. And I'm about to see my heart doctor in the 1st of May and ask him to lower my heart med to the lowest possible dose. This is the heart med that controls my heartbeat and controls my palpitations. I have lowered it without his permission once again, because I lowered it before without his permission and it worked out just fine, and I did it again on the 1st, and so far, knock on wood, it is perfectly fine. No side effects. The heart palpitations are still completely under control. I'm doing really good, and I want to come down again. But he told me under no circumstance was I coming down again until I had lost at least 30+ pounds. Well, I gained 10 pounds since then. Yes, I lost 7 inches in my waist gaining those 10 pounds for some weird reason, which I know what it is, you know, lean mass, fat, blah, blah, blah. But he doesn't take that in consideration. He only goes by the scale. So if he sees that I've gone up, there's a chance he's going to try to make me go back up my dose on my medicines. And I don't want to go back up. I want to go down. So I will not know if the metformin is going to help me or not. Yes, you don't need metformin to do keto if you're a normal person. If you technically still have type 2 diabetes and you only don't have it because you control it with the way you eat. And if you have polycystic ovary syndrome and severe metabolic issues, insulin resistant, there's the word I'm looking for. If you have all these things, then keto can't help you alone. And adding workouts to it makes it worse. It actually can make your weight go up drastically in a day from working out if you have these issues. Because when you work out, it releases insulin. If you are extremely insulin resistant, your body ain't going to use it correctly. And it's going to turn to fat, going to turn to water and fluids on you. Like, this is legit. You can go look it up yourself if you don't believe me. So even doing keto, I know all the keto doctors are always like, well, you don't need it no more because we can keep your sugar down. But you can't stop it from actually sticking. You can't stop it from turning on and my body resisting it completely. You can't stop the polycystic ovary syndrome issues that come with it. It does for some people, but I have met so many people lately who say keto doesn't work for them. They don't lose their weight. They still have all these issues, and they're not on metformin. Even though their doctors have told them to go on metformin, they ignore it. So I'm starting to think that with polycystic ovary syndrome, the best thing is metformin alone with keto combined is like the magic pill. But I don't know for sure. That's just me going by the past. So all this rambling comes down to I'm going to try it again and see what happens. So yeah, if I'm going to have some weird effect to it, will happen in the first 24 hours. So it'll happen sometime tomorrow because I'm going to take it today. But the actual, if it works or not, is 4 to 5 days away. And then we'll see. Because I've been waking up, like I said, with some weird blood sugar issues. And I really want to go down on that heart med. Like, it's crazy expensive, and it's one of the main reasons I can't work because no insurance will cover it, except the one I have. But I lose this kind of insurance if I get a job, and then, yeah, no one will cover it. It's $1,000 a month for the pills. I went off of them. So, like, my doctor right now gives me the pills free. But if I have a job, he's not going to give me the pills free anymore. And they're $1,000 a month for me to go buy. So that's the thing. I need to get off of them. So I can have a life. Of course, I have anxiety and all that crap that's got to be fixed. But I'm going to try. And if I start having some crazy side effects, especially some of these that's been listed, I'll get off of it. But I did take these pills, and these are still the pills I have left over, for over 10 years with no issues other than some gastro issues here or there. But I've never had any of these other issues that has been mentioned to me. It didn't hurt me. I was a fan of the drug, to be honest. I think it's an amazing drug that really helps people. It has the least amount of side effects versus all the others out there. So we're gonna give it a try. And I'm really sorry for anyone who took it or family members who took it and they have had severe horrible issues from it. If I had never tried it before and I read those comments, I would be too scared to ever try it. But since I have been on it for years and only off of it for 2 months, I'm not scared of it right now. But we'll see. By the end of the month, we'll know for sure if it works or not, because it starts working like this when it works. So we will find out. 4 or 5 days at the end of the month, whatever that says, whatever those inches said, and I'm still hitting the gym. Because I can't do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, every time I get over 15 hours, my blood sugar drops to nothing and I start throwing up. Metformin is like intermittent fasting. It literally puts your body into an intermittent fast. Even if you ate something, it's still fasting. I know, sounds weird, but that's how metformin actually works. It makes it where your body cannot soak up those carbs. Yes, you can soak up those calories, but you can't soak up the carbs. So, I don't know. They just say it's like fasting. But technically, we all know you can't have more than 50 calories on a fast. So, I don't know what the doctor's meaning by that. But I'm going to shut up now because I've been rambling a long time. Alright, I am half dead and tired, and my daughter's teacher for the play sent home a jacket yesterday and said she had washed it and bought it at a thrift shop, but we could rewash it. It had a horrible smell, looked like it might have some cat fur on it, so we rewashed it. It wasn't washable. It's dry clean only. They know about her allergies. They harassed me over it. It fell apart. Completely fell apart. So now, after I pick her up from school, we have to go to Ross's or wherever to find one that isn't crazy expensive because she has to have it for her Broadway thing tomorrow. And at 6 p.m., we have to be in another town from where the store is for the high school open house because they got to go see how it's going to work and stuff. And that's a 2-hour thing. So I'm very exhausted right now. I look like garbage. And I'm wiped. And the county sent me a letter. My mom thought it was something important. Yeah, it said, happy birthday. Go get your mammogram and your pap smear. I've had both. Thank you, county. Thank you for telling me that on my birthday. So, yeah. But my birthday Joshua bracelets came in. So we are going to look at them. So we have a happy note. Even though I'm exhausted and just want to cry and go to sleep, we're going to look at some bracelets because this girl can't sleep for hours and hours and hours. Not until 9 tonight. I don't even know when I'm going to get to eat any dinner. Check this baby out. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can get out of it so I can focus better. It's so pretty. Then we have these ones. Let me see. Oh my gosh. It's a wine color. Oh my gosh, I'm totally in love with them. I have more coming because this is what I got for my birthday were bracelets. And they were 70% off. So it was like $20-something. These were their St. Patrick's Day ones and they came in 3. Hold on. I'm trying to focus. I think that's the most focus we're getting on this one. There we go. I usually don't like green, but these are so pretty. Like, this is a pretty green. Like, I love them. These are my pink ones I love so much I always wear. So, Maybe when the other ones come in, I will show you my whole collection. And y'all are gonna think I'm retarded, but ever since I found them, they're what I'm getting for losing weight. They're what I got for all my birthdays and Christmas. And I love these stupid retarded things. Like, I guess, I'm sorry, I should not use that word. I guess that word offends people. So the reason I think nothing about using that word, because I was called that my whole entire life, because I have a learning disability with spelling, and yeah, I was called that and tortured that. So I don't use that word the same way other people might use it, and I believe that I just started using it to take power back of that word, so that word wouldn't mean what people were saying it meant towards me. It's the same with people who use the N-word. They think it's okay because, you know, they were called that. They took the power back by using it. Whether you agree with that or not, that I give it their business, and I don't mean to offend anyone when I say that stupid word. That's the R word, because I think nothing of it, because when I was younger and was in therapy, they said use that word, take power back of that word. Like a therapist told me at 13 to use that word myself. So I have used that word my whole entire life, and it's just second nature because that's what therapists told me to do. And I did it since then so that the word would have no meaning over me. So if you take offense, I'm really sorry. And most people who's been called that, most therapists will tell them to use the word themselves to take power back so it means nothing to hurt them. So I'll try not to use it, and I'm really sorry if it upsets you when I do. So there's those things. So this looks brown next to these ones, but it's not. It's wine color. It's really metallic, pretty mauvey wine color. Like, oh my gosh, I'm totally in love with these. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now because I have to go put clothes on, because I'm in PJs underneath this little smock thingy, because I came home and wanted out of those clothes. I was only gonna be here for an hour, but I didn't care. I wanted out my clothes, and I just went in my PJs. I thought I could go pick her up and come right back home today, and then I would have a couple more hours, but that ain't happening. Alright, so I am sitting out here waiting for my daughter. It is starting to rain. Yay me. So I ordered this round foam mat that's supposed to go on the back of my car chair when I'm driving, to go up and down my spine, to make me sit certain ways. It's supposed to help with my spine and arm issue. It is huge, and it is not made out of the material they said it is. It is styrofoam, plain old cheap styrofoam painted. Yeah, not what I was looking for. So I'm going to have to pack it up, print the label, and send it back. Today's just, I don't know, I guess as crappy as the rain. Like, I know I'm bitching today. I know it. I'm whining like a baby, but I'm exhausted, and it's going to be 6.5 hours before I get back home probably. Unless we manage to go to Ross's, find a jacket right away, and hurry back home, I'm going to have to go from shopping straight to the high school. Like, I know most of y'all work all day, come home, take care of your kids, do all kind of stuff. How do y'all do it? I am so mentally and physically exhausted all the time. Like, I get my fibromyalgia knocks me down a lot of pegs, and so does the stupid polycystic ovary syndrome. Like, it makes you exhausted. And the fibromyalgia makes it where you can't sleep. Like, you're crazy sleepy, like insanely sleepy, but you can't fall asleep. And if you can, it's in weird hours of the day when you actually can't, because you gotta do crap. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what I use TikTok for, to help me fall asleep at night, but I get lost in it for a long time because I'm trying to fall asleep. I've tried instrumental music, I've tried space sounds, waves, you name it. The music just makes me have to pee. The friggin' wave sounds, I'm just like peeing every 2 seconds. Or the instrumental will change and I'd be asleep to a nice soft, and all of a sudden, doom, 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 and it wakes me up. Like, sleeping is an issue for me. Like, huge issue. So, I'm waiting and I get to tell her that we've destroyed her teacher's jacket. Yep, that's right. When she gets in the car, I get to tell her, your teacher was wrong. She didn't really wash it because it was dry clean only, and we didn't know it, and we washed it and it fell apart. And we washed it on delicate cold, and it fell apart. And she's going to go, oh no, I'm going to be in so much trouble. And I'm going to go, it came from a thrift shop. Your teacher knew better because of your allergies. It should have never come from a thrift shop. And she said we could wash it. So I know my daughter's just going to freak out. I'm not even sure if I'm going to put this clip in the video because it sounds like I'm just retarded right now. This is what happens when you get me on no sleep. Like, I've gone a few days without any good sleep. I think like 3 and 4 hours. I get pretty stupid in my conversations. But I was sitting here falling asleep in the car, so I figured I would talk to y'all like a crazy person because you're not really here, and try to keep myself awake in the process while I am waiting for her to come out. Maybe I can find me something cute at Ross's. I like Ross's because they're really good prices. Like, that's why I get my daughter's little prom type dresses that she has to wear to her dances for like $20, and they are really nice. So I'm crossing my fingers we're gonna find a man's jacket there for around the same price. So yeah, I'm hoping. So you can see how much lighter my hair has gotten since we're out here in the sun. You can see the blonde is starting to come out through, so it looks more like a lighter pink. It'll be a little while before I re-dye it again. I'm gonna let it go a little lighter and then re-put the dye in, which I've said before, just in case you did not see it, they are chemical free, because a lot of people say my issues is because I dye my hair, because I put chemicals in my body. No, I actually don't. I don't even use chemicals to clean my house, other than one of those Clorox toilet bowl cleaner things. That's those little sponge things, and you wash it with it and then you throw it straight into the trash. That's the only chemical that comes in my house, other than Dawn dish soap, because everything else in my house gets cleaned with vinegar. I have tons of bottles of vinegar, and yes, vinegar can kill germs very well, just as well as any other cleaner, come to find out. So you're dumping alcohol on your hands, you can't find any alcohol in the store, and you're still worried about germs, go get some vinegar. Like, I'm not joking, it really does kill without hurting you. It doesn't kill you good bacteria, it's just the bad. And I soak my counters in it, I clean everything in it, everything except my shower walls, because of the grout that's in it. It'll eat it away. So I use Dawn dish soap or my body wash on washing the walls in the shower. If a body wash can wash your bottom just fine and get all the germs off, then it can wash your walls too and get all the germs off. So I'm just not a bleach kind of girl, or Lysol, or any of those other chemicals. I've always been that way. I'm saying a lot because I'm really exhausted. So I'm gonna shut up, and hopefully she will come out very, very soon. And my butt is on fire because I got the heat on the seat on, because it's cold, but not cold enough to like this part of my body's warm, but my legs were cold. So I put the seat on, and it's feeling nice to my back, but my butt feels like it's on fire. Like, it doesn't like it. It is 8:20. We just got home, and I haven't had dinner, and I don't even know what I'm going to eat. I will not lie, I did eat one more of those stupid hot dogs before I left because I was hungry. I gotta find something that I can keep in the house, maybe a different kind of brand of hot dog or something that I literally can throw in the microwave for 20 seconds and walk out the door with it. That's the problem. I have been having days where I only have 20 seconds. And I have to carry it and eat it while I'm driving. So, and I can't do sandwich meat because the sandwich meat would hurt me way more than even that hot dog did. Alright, it's 9 o'clock at night. I am absolutely starving. I'm having another round of the pancakes and bacon. I'm sure this is going to hurt me doing it so many times in one day. It still keeps my carbs under 20 total, except if you count this. I used 1 tablespoon of this, and it smears everywhere because it's really liquidy.